What up, everyone? You're watching Emerald TV, the place to be to learn strategies on living your highest potential through the mind, body, and spirit, all while having fun. And today, I'm going to share with you guys my own health journey. So it occurred to me that I'm not sure if I ever really shared my health journey with you guys. I think I may have a couple videos back, but I want to take this time to create a video that's dedicated to sharing you guys my story, the struggles I faced, the lessons I learned, and what I did to sort of get me to where I am now and to where I'm still going. So before I got into health and fitness and became a health coach, I was working in the animation industry. I worked on video games such as Silent Hill. I worked on movies such as Smurfs and a little bit on Harry Potter. Kind of not really. I worked on a scene but didn't really finish it. But besides the point, I worked crazy hours when I was working in the industry. I would normally go from regular 40-hour jobs, but when crunch time came, I'd say like 3 or 2 months towards the deadline, or if there was a deadline or milestone coming, it would actually be normal to stay in the office for like not 12 hours but like 12 16-hour days just so we can meet the deadline. It was really affecting my sort of performance in dancing, which is one of my main passions, what I did on the side while I was working, but it was really starting to affect my overall well-being. I was stressed out a lot. My knees were starting to hurt. My weight was starting to really catch up to me, because on the side I was still doing dancing, I was still performing, I was still competing, I was still battling. But all this extra food and all this sitting down, because I sat a lot more than I was active, it was starting to affect not only just my weight but my performance as a dancer as well. I do moves that I thought I could do, and I thought I could do with the quickness, but I felt like I was half a step slower. I don't know if you've ever experienced that just that moment that you want to do something but your body's just getting to a point that it's not responding the way you wanted it to. And for me, that was a huge concern because I didn't want to stop dancing. So I really started taking it more seriously. With the minute I noticed that I was getting a lot more knee pain whenever I was dancing. So what I did actually was, this one night I saw an ad for Insanity, got on that, I did Insanity, I graduated the whole program, loved the program, but I didn't exactly hit the ideal weight that I wanted, and I'll tell you that in a second. Then after that, I hopped onto P90X, finished that, still didn't hit the weight that I wanted. I even did Insanity and P90X, the hybrid workout schedule, still didn't hit it. And I even created my own workout called the 3-3-3 workout, which is pretty much during the summer I worked out for 3 times a week for 3 hours within 3 months. The results weren't as glamorous as I thought it would be. I felt great, I felt stronger, but I still had this gut that just didn't seem to be going away. So then my fiance Stephanie showed me this picture of this girl who lost a grip load of weight in less time than any of the workout programs that I did, and I found out that it was actually my old high school friend's client. So I figured, why the hell not? I don't have anything else left to lose. I met up with her, my old high school friend, and she became my first coach. So that's where I learned the whole thing about the whole 80-20 in terms of health and exercise, 80% nutrition, 20% exercise. And some people may think it's an exaggeration. I think it's a pretty good guideline of how to approach your own health goal in terms of your nutrition and exercise. So that's where I got the realization I was doing sort of the reverse, where I was doing 80% of exercise and really yielding 20% results and not really focusing on much of my diet. And I was putting a lot of effort and a lot of time into something that was giving me very little. So that's where I was extremely like, okay, let's give this a shot. I'm not gonna say that I got the results right away, because I probably was one of the more stubborn clients that she ever worked with. Within the first 4 days, I lost about 6 pounds, so which is pretty cool. But then I got the mentality of like, I got this. So what I was doing after every clean meal and every shake that I had, I was having a burger, I was having pizza, I was having junk food, I was having chips, and by the end of the month, I think this was around January, I had gained another 10 pounds. And she was pretty disappointed, and she wasn't exactly happy of me backsliding that much. And she looked at me during our weigh-in and said, "What the heck are you doing?" So I wasn't a huge fan of getting my hand caught in the cookie jar. So, and I wanted to prove that I was serious about it and I wasn't just messing around, even though in reality I really was. And at that point I got really committed. I got, like, no joke, because I didn't want to feel this feeling of being caught again. So I went all in. And during my process and during my own journey, I wondered, because they said 80% nutrition, 20% exercise. I was wondering how much exercise is 20%. So what I did during my whole journey was I did kettlebell swings for 20 minutes for 3 days a week. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And within 90 days, about 3 months, I went from 150 and 20.1% body fat to 133 and 9.9% body fat. That was like my first set of health results, and I was blown away because I was seeing my six-pack abs for the first time ever, and that was pretty much what I was trying to do the whole time. And now I'm looking to do something a little bit more different. I'm doing more of a muscle gaining plan. So I've never really done that. For a lot of my life I've been trying to do more weight loss. So now I'm at a point where I can try something different. So far I started last month. I've gained 8 pounds of lean mass, and I'm looking to gain another 10 pounds overall. So a couple lessons that I've learned in my own health journey and what I'm continuing to learn is that this whole thing is a process. A lot of people want the instant gratification, especially in this day and age. You download the app and we start getting the results right away, which is a great starting point. But in the long run, this is a marathon, not a sprint. So it's those who are willing to be patient and give themselves room to grow are the ones that are more likely to be successful. If we're always switching from diet to diet to diet, then we're not really gonna give ourselves that sort of space to allow ourselves to grow within whatever we're trying to do, whether it's slow carb, paleo, if you're on my Herbalife program. It's really up to you how committed you are, because it really depends on how patient we are with ourselves in this process. Because yeah, we're gonna face struggle, we're gonna face people doubting us, we're gonna face like whatever that comes up for us. But as long as we're patient with ourselves and we say, I get to keep going, I know this is a process, not an instant thing, then we're more than likely gonna achieve that result. My fiance Stephanie, she faced plateau after plateau after plateau. And there was a million moments where she could have just given up and just went on to eating whatever she wanted again. But I'm thankful I got to be able to support her for her, and I'm amazed by her determination and her will to keep going. Because I mean, there were moments where she was crying, there were moments where she really, what we were talking about, she really wanted to give up, where she really didn't feel beautiful, but she kept going. And now she's lost over 90 pounds and she's finally hit her high school goal. She was 190 about a year ago, and now she's at 135. So it's not the instant thing, it's about keeping going no matter what comes up for you. So ever since I got my health goal, I've been committed to helping other people out. I became a health coach, I created my own program, and I've helped hundreds of other people achieve health goals like myself and like my fiance Stephanie. And if you guys are a little bit more interested about what the program is about and how working with me as a coach is about, you can check out this link right here after the video. So I want to ask you guys, what's your success story? It doesn't have to be anything related to health and fitness. It can just be something that you struggle that you faced and you overcame it, and the lessons that you learned. While you're at it, head on over to the blog and subscribe to my free newsletter so I can give you guys insight and more beyond Emerald TV. And if you like this video, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and share this with a friend who you think might benefit from it. And remember, we're all called to greatness, whether it's the lowest point of our lives or the highest point of our lives. From moment to moment, we have a choice to live our highest potential. But at the end of the day, it's really up to us to choose. The world needs your greatness to shine. Thank you guys for watching Emerald TV, and I'll catch you guys next time.